Three, two, one.
And welcome back to the Thursdays Are the Best Days podcast, episode 337, 330, 330, 337. Weird number.
It's 237, by the way.
What? Oh,
You tacked on another 100.
I had misabled last week's episode title. I did 3.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, God. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that till now. Well, I guess I can change. Hopefully, I don't know if I can change that.
Did you really?
Yeah, 100%. Edit.
Oh, yep,
Edit.
you sure did. Look at that.
Save changes.
Whoops.
Success. Yeah, it'll update eventually. What else? Yeah, so I think I could get a long enough cable to take myself from my room to my... Yeah. No, not that one. I think it'd have to be 2 independent cables. Because it, like, diverts off to, like, quarter jack and XLR.
I was trying to find one that was like... You know how sometimes you can get, like, a... I've seen HDMI cables with audio, or, like, with network or something.
Well, that's the most cursed HDMI cable if you had to have fucking... Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm sure you could.
Am I not wireless if I can walk everywhere? I mean, I can't be like you when you
The
take care of
definition, it's wireless.
wireless. It's less, you know, like when they so in the IT world, Bruno, right
How's
now.
50-foot sound?
I think that's reasonable.
Let's go to 100.
Yeah, it's not expensive.
$35. It's not bad.
So there's this idea in the like IT space right now of passwordless, but they're like really smart with the marketing. So passwordless doesn't mean no passwords. It means passwordless. Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
So wireless, it's just less restricted wire. It's more wire, but you're less wired in because you're wired around.
Yes, that logic makes absolutely perfect sense. Nick's just talking about, he said something when he wasn't on the screen, and then we started talking, and it was just like, you know, this is how it is.
I mean,
they have no idea what we're talking about.
Hear me out. So not this house, because like this isn't my forever house, so I can't like do too many big projects here because it's like just not gonna be like where I spend my eternity of life.
Sure.
Hear me out.
But next one, maybe.
Next one. So like sometimes we do movie nights, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I like my headset.
You just want like a jack? Take the headset with you and plug it into a jack in the theater?
Yeah, like what if I just have like audio checks around my house?
Or just like have another headset.
I mean, that would also work.
I can do that right now.
I don't like that idea because like that might be in the air. Like the cats will just freak out about like the little fuzzy thing on the end of it. Like I need to be able to like take it with me.
Have it hang on the wall like high enough.
Oh, well then this cable comes out, so I just need to get
there you go. Just get another one.
I'll have them design a quick connect systems for me, and I'll be like,
there you go. That works.
Yeah.
Like right now, I could take my Bluetooth headphones out of the case. It gets a little fucky. I gotta like turn off Bluetooth and turn it back on in Windows, but I can use those.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Because of voice meter.
Yeah.
Voice meter potato.
Just
gotta get on that potato life.
Damn. You know, it makes me think, because then I could go sit by my projector and watch our movie night movies, and I could still be talking to you boys, but be in a whole different room with my computer.
Yeah. I mean, like, if I turn my speakers on, I can get sounds too. I have all 3 outputs have audio.
No.
That's why potato's nice.
Yeah.
Because I could do like 5 outputs, I think.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not nice. It's just like one of those things like.
Yeah, I can have 5 outputs, 5 hardware outs.
Jesus Christ.
And like Yeah, like any of these can be microphones. So I have like
There are
5
like
microphones.
there are days I like want to step it up and use voice meter potato. Then I like remember. Then I have like a Windows update that can't like remember where my icons are on my desktop, and I like say, well, that's about it.
Yeah. My audio got fucked yesterday.
I'm sure. My audio
But
got fucked yesterday.
it's the same cause too, even.
I don't think it's the same cause.
It's the same cause. The
You
root
uninstalled
issue is the same.
you uninstalled your graphics card?
No. Dark Tide fucked with my shit. That's the same cause.
I think yeah. For a game, it runs. It
It's
runs.
not fantastic, but it's good. In the new era, it's good.
Yeah. There's not many game-breaking bugs in a good way.
Yeah,
So I don't
it
understand. I don't
mine
understand those types of
freaked
games.
out.
If I was like, so we play Darktide. It's a fucking just run the same raid 1,000 times over, get better equipment, run
It's
raids
Left 4
again.
Dead 2 but new.
Yes. So I never understood those games in the sense that I don't understand why they choose, and I don't know how to design a game, but if I was gonna design a game like that, and like I was gonna release it with like raids, they make like 4 maps and then they like do raids on the 4 maps. But if you're gonna put all the time and effort into making like those maps, why don't you make them slightly bigger and then just have like branches?
I
Like if you're
like
already
that. I
like if
like
you're
that.
gonna these are long maps. Like they're truly
They're
long
very
maps.
linear maps.
It's like a half an hour most of these raids. So it's like a half an hour running across a map. Because we don't tend to like sit and do nothing for that long.
They do stop us sometimes for a couple minutes.
Sometimes, but like
Yeah.
not often. I mean, I guess so often, but like still it's a long map. Like why not make a map with like four or five branches? You basically have the whole thing built. And then like oh, whenever you want to do you can like diversify the missions just by breaking up the like oh run left, run right.
Yeah. Just like make it spider nest everywhere and just
Yeah.
randomly make a route. Hell, even
Like
double back on yourself. Like, do a little bit of a loop, like an S. Throw
yeah,
an
do
S
like
in there or
five
something.
if you did 5 rows, if you did 5 if you think like spider nest, but you think of like a linear pattern where you
Slay
have to
the
get some
spire it. You
yeah,
start and
that's
end at the same spot and make a different path or something.
even if you just made it like a square almost. Like if you had 5 maps across and you could go to each one, each five times, like that would be so many different combinations. And I wouldn't remember them. I'd be like, fuck. I don't know. I just never understood the games. I enjoy them. It's just like you're not supposed to enjoy. You're not supposed to be like, oh, I can't wait to turn on the smelter again. You're supposed to
I,
just like you're not supposed to kill. It's like mindless.
so I was looking to see if I could find a map of Darktide maps to like see what
Mm-hmm.
it looked like. And I saw like, Darktide scripture locations and I was like, "Ooh, we need this."
Yeah.
Scroll
Oh hell yeah.
down and it's like, "Where can they be?" Left and right of doorways, large open containers next to boxes, in corners,
So generic.
on tables, any spot that looks miserable.
I
What
mean,
the?
they're not wrong.
They're not wrong, but it's like, how are you supposed to find that? It looks like a piece of shit laying on the ground, just like all the rest of the pieces of shit. No wonder I can never
Oh,
find these damn things.
bro, all I'm saying is
That
their
one's
second
in the ground.
their secondary objectives could be a lot better than finding like how about like kill a sub enemy or how about like hit a button some like take a detour and hit a button. Like
Or like, don't shoot. Like that would be an interesting one.
I had to do that.
I know, but I'm saying like as a party, don't shoot. That'd be cool.
I had a don't shoot on a 3-star.
I heard that one of Burry's is so ridiculously stupid.
Can't
Um,
like.
do you remember? You know all the big boys with health bars. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
so.
Like
I think that he has one of those penances or whatever they're called. That he has to do 90% of damage to one of them
what? Okay, like that's
by
literally
himself.
why.
I don't know. I think
Mine was.
also with a certain item.
I don't understand mine because mine's like charge and hit a mutant with your like kill it, and I do, and I don't know. Like I just don't understand it.
Yeah, they're weird, is what they are.
Skins aren't even that good.
No, none of the skins are good.
Crazy.
They need better skins.
They do.
I like
Um.
Frug though, my character. I'm a fan. I rolled the
Albert.
name, came up with Frug. I like it.
Oh, I thought it was something. Okay.
No,
So
I just that was a randomize because I
that
hated
fucking
my first
rando. You
character.
telling me I've been playing with a goddamn rando this whole time?
Sure have. It's been Frug.
Damn. Damn.
Damn
Um.
indeed.
Can I get Fs?
Yeah,
Fucking
get
Fs to
one
the
from me.
graphics card. F. Ford Motor Company. Oh, yikes. Call of Duty. Damn. Side tangent.
There you go.
I,
You got
Side
it.
tangent. I remember like I don't think I played that COD, but I remember watching its story because like I thought like it was supposed to be good because like at the time we weren't like supposed to hate Kevin Spacey, but like I just watched someone play it. I remember seeing that
Yeah.
scene like press F to pay respects. I'm like, huh, whatever. Like it was
What? You
at
never
no
thought
point.
that that was going to be the meme of the century?
Yeah, no. Like I just saw press F to pay respects. I think the person that I think it was Rithian. I think I watched Rithian play it. Do you remember him?
Yeah.
I think he was like, oh, I think he like chuckled at it and then like moved on, like anyone else in the world would. But no, the internet was just like,
Internet
uh,
latched on and took hold, man. Which one was that? I don't even remember.
uh, Advanced Warfare. It was Kevin Spacey. It was whatever one he was in.
Yeah, Advanced Warfare. 2014.
Yeah, it was a long time ago
Yeah,
in like
sure
relative
was.
terms. Like it's almost 8 years old.
Yeah, I think it is every bit of 8 years old.
8 years old. Um, yeah. Fucking, I have to ship that shit to California. Pisses me off because it's like the longest fucking route.
It's as far away as possible.
It's the worst time of the
While
year to
staying in
ship
the country.
anything.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Oh, no.
Shipping prices are absolutely like doubled. They're doubled. I have to ship it like the longest distance. The cheapest ground option was $50. Like
God, that kind of
I
blows.
I can UPS estimate shipping. Uh,
Do they did they just like keep enough stock of these things to be able to have
apparently
them?
they do.
Yours is a
From
3080. Is it a TI or not? I don't remember.
TI.
So it's a TI Hydro.
Yes, hybrid.
Oof. Yeah, hybrid.
They claim
Some
they. Sorry.
I think some people call them hydros, like some brands, but that's it's nuts.
Back type. Uh,
Oh,
your.
EVGA has a hydro. It's their water block card,
Oh yeah,
apparently.
it's not the estimator I used this one. UPS. Give me the fucking ship to 92821. When are you shipping today? Um, I found a calculator at work that was like pretty decent. Now I can't find it.
Have you shipped it?
I mean, I took it to the UPS store and like gave it to them to ship.
Okay, so yeah, I'm calling that shipped. You
Uh,
don't have it anymore.
Fucking next Thursday.
Are they? Have they said if they're fixing or just replacing or anything? You
I
don't know
think they
yet.
give you a different card. I don't think they like fix yours like they say it takes 1 to 3 days to process before that you'll get another card. So I doubt they
Yeah,
fix
that
that one.
sounds like just giving you one.
Um, so we'll see. Good thing I
No.
kept my trusty old 1080 Ti.
Yep. Good old faithful.
I'd be less annoyed had I not picked a card that's not really just easy to pull out and replace.
Yeah,
Like
because you have
this
the
is like
whole
rerouting. This is like
water
unplugging
radiator.
fans, removing a radiator, remounting
Yup.
fans,
Yup.
remounting another radiator.
Yup.
I don't even know where I'm gonna get my fucking next graphics card because they don't goddamn make graphics cards anymore.
Yeah, EVGA stopped.
I don't know who to trust. Best graphics card
I feel like you stay away from Gigabyte, even though I
brand.
had a Gigabyte as my first card.
I wouldn't get a Gigabyte.
I've since learned and heard of Reputation and shit, but at the time I didn't know all that. I was a lot younger. Um, I mean, I have an EVGA card. I went with them
Oh,
for a reason.
does Asus make them?
They do. I think that they're okay. I think they're on the higher end.
I like their great. Well, I mean, they're pretty like top tier for their pretty top tier for their motherboards.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think I'm pretty sure my board is an Asus.
I yeah. Da, da. 40. Do they do water? I guess I'm
I
not.
think you
What is it?
stay away from Zotac and Gigabyte. I think Asus is on the higher end, and it's basically just anything at that point.
I'll probably get Ace. Not that I'm looking for anytime soon, but
Yeah.
give me NVIDIA. I'm not gonna buy a goddamn AMD card in my life. They have one fucking hybrid. I like my hybrid. I'm gonna be so sad if I have to give that up one day.
Yeah, I have an air cooled, but it's a chunky boy. I think it's their like it's like one step below their super thick air cooled card. I think it's in like a UC Ultra. So it's like I think it's a 2.5 slot card. Like it's a big thick thing.
Yeah.
I like it. It seems to run well. I've never had any issue with cooling.
Mm-hmm.
Half the time the fans aren't even on unless I'm playing a game. Like they turn themselves off. So
A AIO graphics card. I don't even know what brands do them other than EVGA. I'm so upset. It's like the I had an MSI card. That was my 1060 was MSI. I'd rock MSI again. That was my motherboard too. I was an MSI boy. No
yeah,
Dargan.
I think
Uh,
I think the monitor I bought for my dad was an MSI.
ah, interesting. Um, so uh,
Before we get off shipping, I'm gonna steal it from you.
yep.
Had an Amazon package get delivered.
I
Okay,
saw you showed Amazon package this week.
and my dad was looking for it and he couldn't figure out where it was.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out They parked in the street and just sat it on the ground next to my trash cans that were
Seems about
out
right.
because it was trash day.
It got thrown out.
No, but like they just sat it next to my trash cans.
Oh, I thought they're
Like all the way the fuck out at the end of the, like, just fucking throw it out there.
I mean, you had to get your trash cans anyway.
I guess, but like I would have liked it to not be all the way at the end of my driveway right next to the street.
I mean, yeah. But it incentivizes you to get your trash can.
Fucking Amazon.
God damn. Madeline works home all Monday. She brought the trash cans from out in front of the street to in front of the garage, but never took them in. Now it's been raining, and we can go through the garage, but she's not removed them from the goddamn front of the thing, and I'm not doing it because I wasn't home that day. She was the one that moved them halfway. She can move them the whole goddamn way back in the back, and they've just sat there in the rain for like days now. And we have like our recycling
Petty.
piling up in our kitchen.
You're being
No,
petty.
I am, because if I did that, I would be the bad guy. I looked at
Yeah,
them. I've looked at them the
absolutely.
past 3 days. I'm like, not really going in. Not moving, are they?
Not touching that one, huh?
Nope. Uh, but yeah, shipping sucks.
What day's your trash
It
day? When do they pick it up?
Sunday night or
Sun?
no, sorry. I put them out Sunday night for Monday
Oh, they're
morning,
Monday morning. Okay.
but my trash night is Sunday night.
Yeah.
In the day that I have to like,
Mine's today.
oh,
I'm a Wednesday night trash.
I kind of like it at the end of the weekend because if you have anything going on for the weekend, you can just like
That
throw.
makes sense. Yeah. It's not
But
bad.
Monday morning, put them out. Have them out for Monday morning isn't awful. I'd rather. My parents were always like a Thursday night for Friday morning trash, which was okay.
Yeah.
Or it was Thursday was important. I can't remember whether it was the day we put them out or the thing. I can't remember now. It's been a while.
Yeah. I don't know. Wednesdays, it's okay, I guess.
It's the best day, but whatever.
No, it's the most convenient.
Well, yeah, it's the second best day. It's all fucking fog. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's very
You have this,
foggy. I think it's very foggy here.
dude. You know how creepy it is to like leave work when it's dark and you have like the
Yeah.
faint like glow of like street
Yep.
light stays around and like, god
I don't
damn.
get streetlights, but yeah.
Well, I mean at my work, yes.
Yeah, true.
I have like one street light on my street. There's like one like that way, one that way, but like right where our house where one should be in the middle, there just isn't.
Get fucked.
It kind of, well, I don't know. Maybe it would be too bright, but I would like the light.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Um, did you complete your homework this week?
I did.
Did you?
I did.
Pull,
Pull
pull
up
it
the
up.
sheet.
Pull up the sheet.
Shit. Where'd it
Big
go?
Booty Mix Volume 1.
Shit.
Complete
I'll
in the
just do
bag.
this.
1 hour, 12 minutes, and a number of seconds.
Yep. It was a lot. I was not expecting it to be 12.
Definitely long.
Sheet has been pulled.
Sheet has been pulled, so there's two ends of it. So what were our 3 categories? 4
Flow,
categories.
song selection, sound clips, and intro.
Okay, I'm gonna like.
I have a feeling these numbers are going to change.
So. Okay, so flow is the first one. I'm not looking at it because I see your numbers.
Yep, I was trying to.
So flow. One, I listened to it. I think it's possibly the first time I ever listened to the first one. I don't know if I've ever listened to the first one,
Yeah, I don't remember ever either.
but whatever. It's a journey. Flow, I was like a 4. It was bad. There was sometimes you just have like a minute of like song in transition, like nothing was
Yeah,
going
no,
on.
it was. Yes. That's why I said a 3.
Okay, so you're 3, I'm 4.
I went even
I'm being
further
generous.
below down.
So okay, I guess comment of it. This is my comment on Flow, which I'm giving it a hard rap, but
Yeah, no,
this
I am too.
song, This big booty mix was meant to be played at a concert and or like DJ event where like you're expected to have those couple seconds of like time for people to like
Oh, I didn't even think
reset.
about that. I could see that. Sure.
It has bad flow for when I'm basing it off of the next 22 big booty mixes, but I
Yeah.
think at the time it wasn't what they were going for at the time wasn't what they're going for now.
And it's fine, but I know where they went, and that's why
Yeah.
it's so low.
Well, when you compare it to big booty mixes, yes, and that's why it's a 4. Now it's still a good mix. Don't get me wrong. Like
Yeah, it's
this is
fine.
putting it on a different scale. This isn't like that it's
Exactly.
bad.
I'm
This is
glad that
bad
we both went
comparatively.
to the same direction with how
Yes.
we're comparing this. Yes.
So I listened to this with Madeline, so she like bounced feedback off. Song selection was a solid 7 for us. Like this was they were we liked a lot of the songs.
I went 6 because I thought that they had some really good ones, and some I was like, why the fuck is this playing?
Yes. Stacy's mom, I wish
That
they would
like
throw that.
that brought it up one for me. I was at a 5, and then I heard that come on, and I was like, oh, okay, we're gonna bump this up a little bit.
The
Like the
flow around.
problem I think that might happen though, this is the first one. They had full reign to pick anything they wanted without being repetitive.
Yes.
So
Still
like,
good though.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely, still good.
It was a solid. I mean, now there was less songs because they had so much goddamn like.
Yeah,
I really
I
wish they
felt
would
like
put.
the songs went on long too.
Yes.
Like they used a lot of the song.
Uh. Yeah. No. I was very. I knew the songs. I liked the songs. I could definitely tell what era this. I could definitely tell what era it came out on. It was a lot of.
Absolutely.
It's like dated for music, I guess, in the nicest way. But they're all dated. Like
Yeah,
technically, this new one
but
had like 4 TikTok songs
but
that like.
yeah, they also picked some bangers though
Yeah, they did. Oh,
and mixed them into it.
they have a good taste for music. That's never been in question.
Yeah.
What do we do about sound clips?
I don't know cuz I didn't hear any and I was trying to listen for them.
There aren't. I
Yeah.
didn't realize there weren't not.
Yeah, I think I brought that up the last time.
So do we give it these ones a 0 and divide them by 3 for fairness of them? Like I don't.
I think we have to, yeah.
I guess it
Just like a
doesn't help,
non-applicable kind of thing.
and I guess it does it make him better. I don't know. If we see that scoring is
I
skewed, we might.
when No Michael No comes on, I get
No, Michael,
there's a
no.
chuckle, you know. That makes it better to me. But I think it's not fair to judge it
Yeah.
against it.
No, it's like it was weird. I was like listening. I'm like, huh. Didn't really think this one through.
Yeah.
But okay. Intro.
Yep.
I gave mine a 5.
I gave mine a 6. I thought it was
So
fine. I liked the songs. They went okay. I don't know how I'm
my
going to go in the future. We'll see.
so that was my thing. I was very surprised. I thought it was a better intro than I thought. Like I
Yeah.
was worried
It wasn't too
that
bad.
I was worried they weren't gonna understand what an intro was at the beginning, but then they did. They had a good solid intro. My thing is, I know the other intros are so good following that I don't want any intro to be worse than a 5. Because a 5 is like they at least did a decent enough intro, and I expect them all to be better than a 5. A 5 is almost a 1 in my scale, but it's not a 1 because it's not like they didn't do an intro. It's that it's a good intro, but not great. My score is a 4.
What the fuck is mine doing?
I think it should be higher. Are they dividing? Are those ones dividing by 4, and that's why it's so low?
Yeah. I think that that's. What the. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yep.
Mine should be like yeah, all right.
Yep. So mine's a 5. Yours is a 5 1/3.
Interesting. I was curious how close and or not close we would be in terms of like rating, and I think that's about as close as I like would expect and or
I'm surprised
like
it's that close, to be honest.
I am, but I'm not. It makes
Yeah,
sense.
I agree.
It was a long one. I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't think I'll ever. I don't know if I'll ever read it.
No, that's never getting played again. It's not happening.
Maybe in a mix, like if I'm in a long car ride and it gets.
No, it's
But
just listen to it again. Listen to the 11 or 15 again or like
yeah,
22.
it's
By the time you run out of them, you can go back to it, okay?
yeah. But it. It was the start. It was the birth of something great.
Yeah,
You could,
no, like I get it and you got to start somewhere, but you're
and
not going back to that.
you're not, and but you are. You could. You see. I saw it, Bruno. I saw. I saw. I don't know if I would have seen it back in the day, but when you see it with like hindsight and you see what they were doing, you can tell like they saw they had something going on because like
They had a
some of the stuff
vision.
is
Yeah.
they had a vision and they had the talent. They just needed like the experience. And I would maybe say just from like not trying to rate the last ones already, but I think like maybe like 17 through 22 they've exponentially got better. Like even just the
Yeah.
past couple of years as they probably exploded a little more.
Yeah. They're good.
But Madeline even showed me a tweet. Madeline showed me a tweet the other it was a while ago, but it was like, ooh, 4 hour car ride? That's 4 big booty mixes. Like, they're
It's
becoming
cuz
more
it
like
is.
yeah. They're becoming more like brand.
I did that when I went to um I always forget where that place was called. Out by Pittsburgh. I was like, "Huh. What am I going to listen to for 4 hours, you know?" And I had my mom in the car too, and I was like, "Huh. Well, I know my music taste probably isn't something she'd be interested in listening to.
It's
Let's
they're
try
just
Big Booty Mix and see what she thinks of it." And she was
they're
like,
so
"Ah, it's
easy
fine. It's good. Yeah.
because you're never set on any like because you're just not set on anything. So even if they don't like a certain song or they don't like a different like it's just
Wait
so
30
different all
seconds and it's gone."
yeah. But yeah, it's one. We have 21 more weeks. Well, where does 21 more weeks put us? Because we already know the date for the next one.
May.
Yeah.
Beginning of May.
We have 22 more weeks because I think the other one will come out in April.
Oh shit. Okay.
As long as well, we won't like make it in time. So like, barring us not like having to skip a week because one of us like has to can't,
Yeah.
like, we will definitely have the 23rd one to listen to after we, by the time we need to get to another one, we'll have
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, absolutely.
One
We
and
will.
done. Send it, rip it. Number two. How long is number two? Let me pull up the YouTube. YouTube. Oh, that was not what I wanted to go to.
Yeah, good luck. I don't think you can find it there.
Can't you? Why can't you access YouTube? Oh, you can. YouTube Music.
Oh, unless you
Music.
did that. Yeah.
Music.youtube.com. Well, no. Oh, I figured out my whole thing's all fucked up. So
Why is your
apparently
thing
I
all
use
fucked
my
up?
brand account for YouTube and not my like personal
Nice.
account.
Great.
So I can't upload those things to my brand account, which is like I thought was my real account, but it's apparently just the one I've uploaded videos to, and that's what's made it my brand account.
Gotcha.
So I have to switch.
Hour 7.
You know, can I get the re-listen count on can we SoundCloud 2 friends?
Oh. No, because they're re-uploads, so they're fucky.
Whatever.
Also, it's not on SoundCloud. That one's missing. Two is missing. Two
Oh,
is the mysterious one.
bro, this one might be fire. This one might have so many good songs.
It so it might be that they used real songs instead of the acapellas like they usually do, I think. That might be
Dude,
what it is.
this one might be this one might be
This is
real
like
good.
the underground black market one, okay?
I know with how unfindable this one is on like the general look, I probably haven't listened to this one either.
No. I feel like first four I have never listened to.
I was gonna say, yeah, probably like 5 on. I might have like,
Yeah.
yo, re-upload. Yeah. Oh, apparently, I don't know, Bruno. Apparently 8. We need to make it to 8. That's when they shoot from like not a hitting a mil to over 2 mil.
Oh, okay. Eight's where it's at.
But that's in weeks. That's in weeks from now. Um, okay. Easy, done, wrapped up. Great segment. And then what with the 10? 10's gonna be lit. 10, 10 will
10,
be,
then 11.
yeah.
11's got the plays, let me tell you.
I see it. 15.
15 also has the plays.
7. Oh no, 17. No, it's 12.
17 also has plays at 12 million.
17. I'm really interested. I'm gonna keep saying 17 is my favorite, but I think when I quantify it, it's probably gonna be nowhere near my favorite.
Well, I guess we're gonna find out.
Which kind of like defeats the purpose of quantifying them if you think someone else is better. But like that's just kind of how that. Uh, I think a wise man once told me something like something like something. It be like that sometimes, something like that.
It, you know, it do be like that sometimes.
Yeah, but be like that.
You
All
know
right,
what else it'd be like?
what it be like?
I'm gonna see you before the next podcast.
It will, yeah. Heck yeah. Goddamn, gonna get. Couldn't find a picture of these cookies. I was trying to show someone. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get some cookies this weekend, and I like was trying to find a picture of them. I don't know how you sent me it, but like the last time
Going to
you went, you sent me a
Pepperidge
picture of like
Farms.
a bag. Yeah, I felt like you sent me a picture of the bag you bought, but I could not find it. Or maybe you brought. Maybe you just
It
like
might have been
showed it.
Snapchat.
Was it?
Did
Or
I
was it
send it
maybe
on
you just brought it
Snapchat?
up on a podcast and I like looked at your Google folder?
That might be what it was.
I'm like,
This guy right here.
yeah, I was looking for that picture. I'm like, how did Bruno show me? I'm like, how are
Yeah.
the raspberry? How would you rate the raspberry? Or were they raspberry?
So
Were they cherry?
like they were raspberry. Um, they were good. I don't think that they were better than the double chocolate, just regular old Milanos though.
Would you grab them again this weekend if you see it?
If I have the choice of double chocolate Milanos, I'm probably just gonna get two of them.
Interesting.
There's a limit of 2 bulk bags, by the way.
It's fine.
That's a
I
shit
don't.
ton of cookies.
I was gonna say like the idea of grabbing 3 is just like, probably
It's
just come back
excessive.
another.
So
Yeah.
like my thought was like I'm out of cookies. I ate them. And like holidays are coming, people are coming over, munch on some cookies, give some
I'm
out to
for it.
some people.
I'm all for it.
So like
Bro, you're gonna look like a
cookies.
god just having this big old plate of Milano cookies. Everyone's like, damn, Bruno splurge.
It's like $30 of cookies on a plate. What the hell?
Bro, that bag is like, I don't know. I think it's more than 30.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. It's 15 cookies for $4.
Yeah.
There's
ridiculous.
more than 15 cookies in there.
Yeah.
I'm like half tempted to count them, but I don't feel like it because there's so many.
You just do the weight, maybe.
I guess. Yeah.
It's a poor
Either
man's
way,
counting.
it's a lot of cookies.
It is a lot of cookies. I'm excited.
And
Let me
like
get
that box of goldfish you see there, the big box,
big
big
box.
milk, big milk carton box.
Yeah.
If you buy rejects, 350.
Madeline loves goldfish.
There's nothing wrong with them. Like I don't know why they're rejects, but they are apparently.
Damn. Fucking fuck you, fish.
But sometimes you might have to deal with the colors. Maybe you need colors.
Yeah.
It's all about what they have.
Why is Pennsylvania such a random spot for bullshit like this?
Bro, I don't know.
And it's like our area, Pennsylvania. Like one of the more like when you're talking like beer, like oh, you got Pottstown for like Yingling, and that's just in
Yeah.
central Pennsylvania, like no Nowheresville, Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
Like
it really
Pepperidge,
is. I drive through there a lot. It's Nowheresville, man.
yeah, fucking Pepperidge Farm has a big ass factory there.
Also Nowheresville. Like
I
there's
think
some
there's
stuff around, but there's nothing really around.
is Utz big other places? I thought they were, but isn't like
I
Utz in
think
Pennsylvania?
so. Yeah, that's here too. Yep.
Yeah,
And I think her potato chips, that's here too. And
Martins.
goods.
I don't think Martins is everywhere, but like it's definitely one of those things
Yeah.
that if someone wanted a good local like potato chip, I'd be like, oh, you've never had Martins, or oh, you never had a potato roll.
Oh, I
Are
think they're everywhere though. I think you can
they?
get them. Yeah.
Bro, I'd be like, you want a potato roll? I'd be like, what's a potato roll? I was like, yeah, don't trust me.
Yeah.
Sit down, Shirley.
I
But
think I went to school with a relative of the Goods potato chip family.
really,
Yeah.
damn.
Last name was Good,
Phew. I
you know?
so I wish I could remember the last name, but like where I went to school, there was like it was two or three big families that all had the same last name, and I think if you like trace them back, they were all like distantly related. But like like each of the clans, you had to like figure out what clan people were from,
Yeah.
and then it was crazy because they were then related to a lot of it was like crazy small town like
Yeah.
bullshit like that. Yeah, it was a couple families like that just they're almost like I don't know. I want to compare them almost to like like an Amish community, but they weren't. They were just like big families that I think were distant related,
I
kind of like
saw
you
a picture
Italians.
on Reddit today. What the fuck was it? It was something about. It might have been on like. I think I subscribed to the Pennsylvania subreddit to just see what
Yeah, it's
people.
almost like next door to see what people are bitching
Yeah,
about.
no, like that's exactly what it is. It's like, what are people going on about today?
Normally, it's like on my like recommended, like you might like these.
It was something about the weed, Amish and weed, and like up. Yeah, here, hold on. Um, we don't own any speakers, but we do got that loud. It's just like the Amish selling weed. Apparently, it's a thing, and it's like been a thing. I don't know, man. Like
Wow.
they started naming places, and I'm like, I know where that is. It's like down the road.
No, I love this I love this subreddit, the Pennsylvania, because it's just so some of the stuff is so close to home, so relevant. And it's just like, damn.
Yeah. It's like every once in a while I get a good one.
Yeah. Oh no, you are 100% right. Um,
A lot of it is garbage, but it's
it
like,
is
you know,
a lot of it's just like political, like oh we passed
yep.
this or we didn't do this. or Amish family hospitalized, horse killed following
Yep.
horse buggy crash, like whatever. I want to feel bad, but like I guarantee it was like I guarantee it's probably like some hill someone like flew over and like it was a 1 mile an hour horse that was just standing there. Probably shitting all over the road. Bullshit.
Let's see if I can find out where this is.
Newville.
Newville? I
Wait,
think that's a little central. Yeah.
no, that's like Centerville Road. Bro, that's where I lived.
Yeah.
Wait, can I 31-year-old Stephanie M, home of Newville, yeah. Centerville Road, yeah, in West Penn Road, yeah. Centerville
Rear-ended
Road.
the fuck out of that buggy.
So, Google, that's hilarious. Hilarious that was like right there.
The
Cause like
buggy
Centerville
driver got
Road,
airlifted to Hershey.
hilarious how close that is. Cause so is that technically, yeah. So our one podcast friend
Yeah.
listener, he lived on Centerville Road with his parents.
Oh, okay. Shit. Have you ever seen this video?
I think. Let me verify its state. Let me guess. The road. Oh my God. What? What?
Have you never seen this one?
I don't think so.
Just whipping the buggy. Yeah, that's a good one. That's I always think about this whenever I see horse and buggies. Like it's just one of
Oh
those
yeah,
things I ever think of.
yeah. He lived right off. He lived off Centerville Road. So did Madeline, technically, basically. And then in Newville, like the road, it's the same road, but like once it goes through the town towards my house, the road name changes, but it's still like the same road number.
Yeah.
So that happens somewhere literally. Yeah, hilarious. Yeah. Okay.
I just Oh, that's right by but So this dash cam has GPS coordinates. So I was like,
Mhm.
"Oh, where is this?" It's right by Buck Motorsports Park. It's like south of Lancaster. Yep, I know where this is. It's like, yep, that's there. Uh-huh. Oh, right past Goods. Yep, that fucking makes sense. Uh-huh. That
Damn.
absolutely makes sense. Yep. It's just funny.
Oh, yeah. It's such a weird state. Um, I'm glad you. I need to make a next door. Now that I like live somewhere, like real. That
I
way I can
don't
like.
use it for anything other than me laughing at stuff.
Well, that's what I want. Maybe I'll have some fun stories.
Yeah, it's
Do you have to
worth it
like
for
prove
that.
you live there, or do you have to just say you live there?
I think I just said I lived here. I don't
Hmm.
remember. You'll have to find that one out on your own, I think.
Yeah, well. Um.
Um, I've been using your. Remember you told me about Windows Power Toys or tools
Yeah.
or something?
Yeah.
I've been using it.
I'm sure. I think it has
I don't.
things you want.
Yeah. Like I set up a region on my little monitor so that my Steam friends list always has the right size because sometimes
I'm
it gets
sure.
fucked
Yeah.
up.
I'm
I
a
like
hundred.
it.
I know.
No,
I
yeah,
know you
like
used
it's
to do that, but I'm like 100% not surprised. Like that. That is just like.
yeah. And like the find the mouse by double clicking control. It's like, hey, there's my mouse.
You do the. I love it on. Honestly, Mac is fine, but I do like the Alt space to then search for something, because that's a big Mac thing.
I haven't I feel like I need to start using it. I usually just like slam Windows key and start typing, but
Yes, that
it
that
it
is the
might
max
be,
Windows key.
yeah, might be something I use more. It's like there's so much stuff that I forget about it a little bit though.
Um,
The naming thing failed me though. I tried to use that and that didn't work out so well.
oh really?
Yeah, it didn't do what I wanted.
Hmm.
It's more of like a find and replace renaming tool instead of a bulk renamer.
I thought that was bulk renaming.
I mean, yeah, but you have to. I can't wipe out the previous name and put my own. It has to like start with the name first, which isn't what
Oh,
I wanted.
gotcha.
It's like slight variation kind of deal.
Um, at work when I'm doing testing, the being able to like show me where a file is and then being able
Oh,
to
that
kill it.
like that one I feel like will come into use, but it hasn't yet. Like that
Oh
one's
yeah,
nice.
it won't. It'll only rare. It will rarely come into need, but when you have it, you will be
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
you'll be like, die.
Like, why the fuck are you open? Get out of here. Yeah,
So
that
how
that's
do
one that it's nice option to have for sure.
text extractor is pretty nice at times.
I don't have a need for it too much, but it's a
Oh
nice
yeah, when
thing
you
to
have a
have.
document you're trying to copy something off of and you can't
Yeah,
because there's like some weird.
yeah, and it's just that I don't have a need for it, kind of thing. I'm trying
Um,
to remember what all the other shit was.
how to
Because there's like a
fancy
lot.
zones.
The color picker's an interesting thing.
Um,
The always on
yes,
top can be nice if I need it and remember that it exists.
like file
Window
locksmith.
control T.
Oh no, that was what I was talking about.
That was the
Um,
file open thing.
the preview thing for the File Explorer add-ons, like
Oh, yep. I've seen that popping up a lot. Yeah. It's nice to have.
image resizer is kind of nice if like you. I could see
I
maybe you.
see I it might be nice, but like I also just know how to do that, so I might not
Yeah.
need it so much. But I did put in a preset and maybe it'll come into handy like for making an emote or something.
Hmm. The keyboard manager
I
doesn't
get
really
that
need it.
through my keyboard software, you know.
Yeah.
Screen
Press
ruler
them.
was interesting. I was messing with that, but that's also something that doesn't really matter. Like I don't think I'll need that very much. But it's kind of
Hmm.
cool of like, you know, it's just like, hey, how wide is this, you know? And it's like, oh, that's 1046 pixels.
So do you open up your friends list every day that you launch Steam?
I sure do. Every
Does it
day.
automatically go to your fancy zone, or are you just able to drag it to your fancy zone?
It usually works and just goes, but sometimes it says I don't want to, and I have to fix it myself. But with the fancy zone, it's just like hold shift and drag it to that zone and it's done. And it's just like there and fixed. Like, and it's also now I now have like a 10 pixel border around it
Hmm.
with my live wallpaper from Wallpaper Engine, which looks pretty nice. Like it's visually pleasing now because it's not like shoved in the side.
I have to rock. Maybe I'll have to rock it. My Discord monitor's too. It's not too much, but like I don't need it just so wide. There's a lot of like wasted. Maybe I'll.
Yeah, there's another thing like my Discord, the edges of Discord go beyond. Like right now, it's on half my Discord screen, right? Because half of it is OBS, half of it is Discord. On my main monitor, I have a sliver of like I don't know, probably like 10 pixels where Discord goes beyond the monitor it's on onto my main screen, and I hate it. So maybe I'll make a fancy zone of Discord having like edge protection and not taking up the whole monitor.
Yeah,
It might be something for me to do.
maybe I'll experiment.
It
Uh,
seems like it's that what was it called? Like window re oh god. Fancy zones. It seems like fancy zones would be phenomenal for someone with an ultra wide monitor
yes,
because you could do so many things with it.
or like a
Like you could
vertical monitor.
yeah, the odd sized monitors of like I want to have one big thing and three little things on one side, or like I see so much use out of it for odd sized monitors. Seems like a
Uh,
great thing. Definitely like it for that, but I don't have
yeah,
any of those. So I've been thinking a vertical monitor might be nice,
no,
but I don't like it would be a
no,
Discord monitor, I think.
no,
No, I could definitely see it.
no,
Yeah,
don't.
yeah.
So much waste. You don't need vertical real estate.
I might.
Why do you need longer chat?
I don't know. I don't know, man.
You don't need. No one needs longer chat. I don't know. I think it's dumb.
It's appealing to me lately.
Why?
That's all. I don't know.
Get her.
I don't. I don't think I can turn this one. I think I don't
Do
have
it.
enough space.
Just like, oh, this is just like when you told me that you were thinking about going to a numpadless keyboard. I'm like, that's just dumb. I can imagine.
Nah, I can't do it. I can't do it there. It won't fit. Because that it would push my top monitor way too high.
Uh,
It would be in the moon. My top monitor would start there.
oh
Holy
God.
shit! It would be so far up that no, I can't. I can't. I would have to get a different mount and do it over here.
I, mm, again, probably not this gaming room, but maybe if I get kicked in the basement here and or the like, wherever I end up next in life, I still have the like dream idea of having an interchangeable fourth monitor, with it one being like a big TV mounted on. So again, if we do like a
Yeah,
movie night and or just like I want to watch something on a big screen,
yeah.
put it on
Like
a
I would have to mount my projector, but I have that same thought too.
cuz like if like this wasn't a window, I would put a big TV there that's like good height on my chair for like leaning back and
Yeah,
just watching. Cuz my monitors are great for like sitting up and staring at,
yeah,
or like pseudo recline, but not like perfect recline. Like I just want a big old like sit back and watch. But like I'm not gonna make it a just dedicated monitor, so I just kill one of my ones I wouldn't. I'd kill one of the ones I'd face away from, and then do a switcher. But yeah, that's still a thought I have. Maybe if I didn't have two fucking closets over here.
yeah. Like the way I would do it would just be like a duplicated HDMI. You know,
Oh, that makes sense too.
so like your HDMI runs to a monitor, but that monitor also duplicates to a. I would do a projector, but you're talking about a TV. You know,
I like projectors.
that
They just put off so
that's the
much
way I would
goddamn
do it.
heat.
Yeah, they're so fucking hot. So fucking hot.
Because then I want to like close my door and like what
Yep.
like
It's like multiple degrees a minute, man. It's
maybe like winter
ridiculous.
time.
And open the window.
Yeah. Well, like have it like just exhaust out the window. Fucking heat up the world. Get a rig up a goddamn like exhaust thing that you just put a computer fan
Like
in front and it
an
pipes
exhaust
out.
vent with an
Yeah.
extractor, you know?
Actually, what I'd do is I would go pump the air down into my like I'd pump the air down next to my radiator so it's warming up the copper that's heading to other rooms.
I've got the idea, okay?
Yeah.
You put the projector in a different room and cut a hole through the wall close to the projector so that you're only cutting a small hole because it's right
I
by
love it.
it,
Yeah.
and it shoots through the wall into the room that you actually want it on.
Oh, hell yeah. Beautiful. Um, I think that's called a movie theater.
I mean, yeah,
Man, imagine how hot those things are. Like,
I
I don't know
can't.
if
I fucking can't.
I guess I guess nowadays no one has so like I guess back when it was film, someone had to sit up there to make sure things were good and like going. I think nowadays they have at least at the one movie theater I saw, not all movie theaters I've seen, I'm sure are like this. But I feel like I went to a movie theater in Altoona with Madeline where like they had the server room with like glass that you could like look into it. But I think
That's
like
kind of cool.
someone because it's all just like remotely operated like projectors. But I don't think like someone sits up there with the machine. They just sit in the room and
Yeah,
like
I think that LEDs have made that better now too, because I think a lot of them are like LED lit, but I don't know.
dude those film ones must have been hot.
Oh, absolutely,
I'm
dude.
sure those light bulbs were bright and put off massive heat. I'll have to ask my dad that. He worked at a movie theater. That's why he likes like movies from. He likes all the movies from the decade he like worked in the theater because he had to watch them like 50,000 times.
Oh, I
So
guess you would have to watch movies all the time.
yeah,
That gets so repetitive.
yeah. Imagine watching like I don't know. Just imagine watching a movie a lot. I guess fine. Fuck it. That's
Like
it. That's
four
it.
times a day.
Yeah. You know the movie. Like you're not gonna not get a
Yeah.
reference.
I feel like I would get so tired of that.
Yeah, I would. Sure, it's
And
great at
like you gotta
first.
play it loud too, so you're definitely hearing it.
Oh yeah, you're not hearing it.
Update on my headphones,
Yeah.
my earbuds.
Mhm.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Very happy that I bought them.
Only
They're
took you
like,
forever.
I know. They were I was waiting for sale, man. As soon as they came to a price I was happy with, I bought them. And that's what it
Good.
was.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
saved like $100 off of what they should be.
Mhm.
So, yeah, they're a huge step up from just cheap earbuds.
Yeah.
And like the audio pass through is great. Noise canceling when I do use it is great, and something that I didn't know I wanted in my life. Just real good overall.
Hey, win-win. Um. mm, What else? I think I had something else. I like strongly feel I had something else.
Is it about a dehumidifier?
No. Almost, but no. Finished.
When do I
Feels like project
do sauerkraut? When is that supposed to be? Coming
sauerkraut
up
day.
soon. I still got like a week and a half.
Still, you gotta burp it. Gotta burp the kraut.
No, I top it with a bag filled with water, so
Mm-hmm.
it burps itself. I don't need to worry
Gotcha.
about that.
Hmm. What else? I don't know. Been a pretty dull week.
I
Played
made
a new
some.
game, but we talked about that. That's really all
Yeah,
we do.
I made some chicken curry yesterday. That was good.
Was it?
Yeah,
It's one
could
of
have
those
been
meals
better.
that I've had curry only a few times because we don't. I've never really lived near too many Indian places to
Yeah.
get it, but it's not a meal I'd want to attempt with all the with all
See,
the
I just
seasoning and
I
spices
buy
stuff.
a jar and dump the
Mm-hmm.
jar in.
Gotcha.
So, but like I think I put too much shit in it. Like I should have just done chicken and that jar,
Mm-hmm.
but I did like chicken and onions and potatoes and carrots, and I put a can of diced tomatoes in it. It was just too much liquids. I didn't get the consistency I wanted or
Gotcha.
the intensity of spices.
And you made fresh rice with it with your rice cooker.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Love my rice cooker.
Good purchase.
It is. Yeah. I have a so I want to try Japanese curry.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how different it's going to be. I think it's a little bit of a thicker, creamier-ish sauce, like consistency wise. I don't know. I bought a box of it on Amazon though. Gonna try it.
I want to make a Japanese omelet. What they like dump
The
over rice.
the yep. Let me know how it goes. I think you've mentioned that before.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be interested to hear how it goes.
But then I really don't because I don't like scrambled egg.
What the fuck do you want to make it?
I don't know. It looks good.
Well, I'm sure it's a lot of rice and it's like fried rice under it too, so
Yeah.
you probably won't get egg too much. It'll be like eggy fried rice.
I think it's because it doesn't look like just spongy scrambled eggs. It looks like liquidy. Like it looks like
Oh yeah,
liquid gold.
they don't they keep it very liquidy.
Yeah. Not a real big omelet guy. Won't really get him.
I can eat a good omelet.
Mm. I tend to not ever want to wait for an omelet. Like if they have an omelet station somewhere, like everyone like and their mother wants an omelet, and I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
not waiting for that.
I definitely try to not overcook my scrambled eggs too. Like I'm not a fan of like if your scrambled eggs are brown, there's a problem
Yeah.
in my eyes at least.
Yes. Um. Oh man, I got fucking Burger King chicken nuggets. I got 16 of them, and I paid like 4.25. Bullshit. Back in my day, we used to get 10 for $1.
I know. And then it was $1.50 and now it's like fuck you.
Man,
Now they took two out of it and charge more money.
I don't know if you've ever bought 250 chicken nuggets. It's,
I've done 50. I don't think I've done 250.
I don't know if you've ever had the cops. I don't know if you've ever been threatened to call the cops on you if you don't pick up the order.
And it's like the only reason it's crazy is because it's all chicken nuggets. Like
Yeah,
you could have went to Burger King and spent $25 and they would have been like, "Ah, whatever." But because it's an obscene amount of chicken nuggets, it's like, "Holy shit, you better come pick this shit up." It's
yeah.
just $25 though. It's like what made this such a big deal?
I will say, what like there was nothing more enjoyable of just always having chicken nuggets in the fridge because we would never eat them all. So I just had extra little like cups of chicken nuggets sitting in my
Oh,
fridge
I'm going to go
all
grab a
the time,
snack. Just grab like a handful of nuggets.
and they're not like good, but like they're good enough just to
No,
eat
but
10
they're
chicken
good
nuggets cold.
enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
put a little hot sauce on them if you really wanted to, but whatever. Hmm. Uh, Still not getting our snow. That is another thing.
I
No
know.
snow in the forecast.
I could use some snow. I don't know.
You want to use your leaf blower to blow it off?
Sure. I used that today.
Still have leaves?
No. but I used it today.
When did you scare an animal away?
No, okay. So like a month ago, my dad bought a new recliner. Okay,
Yeah.
and it seemed like he was leaning really far back in it. Like it's an electric recliner, so it's like
I'm starting to really lose
power.
grasp of how these kind of stories are gonna connect, but keep going. I'm like, I'm like not seeing anywhere of how the dots are supposed to connect here.
Okay, so the recliner chair,
That's
it's
electric.
electric.
Okay.
It leans just like really far back.
Okay.
Like I don't know what the deal is, but it's like, oh, you want to lean back? Well, here's the moon. Be happy you can look at it.
Is it like a remote that he has, or like did he
Yeah,
like hit
no,
the
it's a
side of it?
remote. It's a
Okay.
remote. It's a fancy one. It's a wireless remote.
Oh, might just lose it.
It's got a magnetic slot that it goes in. It's great.
Oh, okay,
It's
okay,
actually
okay,
pretty good.
okay.
Um, so we tried throwing a 2x4 under the backside of the chair, like of the legs that it sits on, just to give it a little tilt forward, you know?
Okay.
And it's good. He likes it. So I cut a couple pieces of 2x4 and I planed them so that they were actually flat and not fucked up
Mhm.
because 2x4s aren't straight. And then I took them out to the shed and jointed the other sides with a joiner to get it all nice and make it look nice. Sanded them a little bit, and I used the leaf blower to blow away the sawdust from the planer
That's
because I
so.
just
That's that's so.
it was sitting right next to me. It's like, ah, okay, just use that.
That's such an it's huh.
It was
I have
wet
got
out. They were sticking because I put the planer like right at the garage door so I could do this.
I have a little bit of dust. I don't know. Fuck. You want to come over? I have a little bit of dust on my ceiling
Sure,
fan.
dude, I'll be there.
I don't
No
need my.
problem.
I won't get my goddamn like duster out. I'll fucking like. Wow.
It took
At
like
5.
10 seconds. It was like,
Yeah,
start it up,
I'm
blow
sure
it,
it
shut
did.
it down.
I'm sure that dust. I'm sure that dust is like 4 counties over too.
It's pretty wet. Didn't go very far.
Okay. Damn.
So
Okay.
that's how you get to a leaf blower from a chair.
I guess. Yeah.
You know,
Uh,
sometimes it be like that.
yeah. No, it was just really. Yeah.
The dots were pretty far away. I'll give you that.
What's a joiner do again? A planer just like
So
makes the surfaces flat, like
a
perfectly
joiner does
flat.
that on like a small edge
Oh, okay, like the sides.
and only once. Like a planer is an auto feed
Yeah.
that does larger flat sections and like you run it through, flip it over, run it through. You might have to run it through a couple times.
Mhm.
The jointer does the same thing, but it's by hand and you feed it through. It's
Mhm.
not an auto feed,
Yeah.
and that's for like the small edge,
Gotcha.
the joint, you know.
Yeah.
It's like if you were to make a cutting board, right? After you
What?
rip them on a table saw, like if you do
Mhm.
like if you alternated a cutting board or made like little blocks to glue together, you run them through a jointer so that the joints are all square and they glue together correctly.
What? One side have to be. Does one half side have to be already straight for it to work, or does it
No,
like? Okay. I'm
you
looking at a
know.
picture of one. I forget what they always.
Well, like the fence is square and you're running it through blades that cut it square to the squared
Gotcha.
fence.
Gotcha.
So it puts a squared edge on it.
I bought a I bought a cheap miter saw this weekend because I needed to do it. I needed one for my trim. I needed to cut
Yeah,
at
they're
45s.
they're a good thing to have.
Yeah.
I used
Well,
that when I made those blocks.
yeah. I don't. I don't. I would never use one enough to splurge for a nicer one.
No,
but I would.
unless you're doing like a lot of woodworking, then maybe you could use like a compound miter to be able to cut either bigger boards or fancier cuts, but
Yeah,
you don't need it.
mine was just a 10-inch, or I might be able to find it. Like it's like a
Just
10-inch blade
like
miter
a
saw.
chop saw that you can change the directions of. All it does is come down, you chop the wood, you cut it, you move on.
Yeah, 10-inch blade. So it's like that's what it is. Found it. I've never heard of this company before.
Metabo? Yeah. They make stuff. It's fine. Yeah. This is exactly what I used yesterday to
Yeah.
make those blocks.
I will say, I I hate trim. I never want to trim again.
Nope.
My
That's why
my
I didn't want to trim when they did the floors. I didn't want to do it.
my visualization
So
of
much
space
trim.
and understanding how you cut it is one thing, but when I have to figure out because this one only pivots in one direction,
Yep.
so when I need it to just pivot the other direction, I have to like figure out how to cut the way I want, but only one way.
Oh, it only goes in one direction. Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Are you sure?
Yep.
That sucks a bit. Really?
I can tilt
Huh.
it left. I mean, you can see by
Oh,
like the
tilting. Gotcha. Never mind.
what do you
You sure you can't rotate that to the bottom to the right?
I
It doesn't
can,
like
but
that?
I like to get like can't.
Oh, I think I'm. Yeah, I got you. Never mind.
If you see like
I
the
got you.
fence,
Yep. I got you.
yeah,
It tilts one way, it doesn't tilt the other way. You gotta fucking turn the board around if you need to do it the other way.
and my trim was I couldn't just stand it up, so my trim was 4 inches tall, so I
Ah, yep.
couldn't stand it up and do
You
it
would have
like
needed a 12-inch to do stand up cuts. Yep.
yeah.
Yep. I got
So I
you.
had to lay it down. But yes, I can move the
It
base
works.
45, but that just didn't help me in
Gotcha.
that situation.
Yep. Annoying. You gotta think and cut. And, yeah.
Oh my god. You want to hear this story? You want to fucking hear this story?
I sure.
So if you get like a yardstick, right, Bruno?
Yeah.
And I asked you to
36
measure
inches.
20 and I asked you to measure 21 inches.
Yep.
It definitely matters which side of the ruler you start from, right? Because if you measure to 21 from either side, you're gonna
You
get different
know,
results.
it sure does. Usually when you flip them over, they count the other direction too.
Yeah. Ask ask Madeline fucking ask Madeline to oh, can you measure this out like
Oh.
21 inches plus like 2/5 for me to like make the cut? And we put it up against the wall, and it's just significantly shorter than what I needed.
You know, I'd assume it'd be 6 inches short, I would
After
say.
me spending like 10 minutes to like understand the physics of how I need to cut this thing, it was the wrong size, and it just like killed me inside.
Oh, fuck. That's
Yeah,
pretty good.
yeah, sure.
Did you have to use a coping saw at all? Or was it all just 45s that
I
work?
bought one. I don't think it was a true coping saw. Like I think it was like a one. I don't know if it was like a coping saw, but like it was like the shape of a coping saw. But I feel like it
Yeah.
wasn't a real coping saw. It
I
was just
hate
a
doing
saw.
those. I hate
What?
making those cuts. Coping saw, I hate those cuts. Fuck them
Um.
cuts.
So I didn't need to. I did 45s
Yeah.
for like corners.
Yeah.
I didn't cope. Whatever. That's just what I chose to do.
You only need to do it sometimes, and,
The
you
one
know,
point, and then under the cabinets was pretty much no corners except one corner, but it's like was where the sink was the long way and some cabinets, and then it pivoted off a corner to like my dishwasher, my stove, another
yeah.
set of cabinets, and then my fridge. But between that corner and my dishwasher, there was like 5 inches space, and it's
Yeah.
in a corner underneath, and like I could have coped it and it could look really nice. But what I did was I just cut a piece of 5-inch
You just
trim, and just shoved it under there, nailed it, and said, if the fucker wants to like get down on their hands and knees and look at this corner and tell me that this trim isn't like done right, whatever. It's not my problem.
you know, next time I'm there, I'll look by the
Do it.
dishwasher.
Do it. Underneath. To the right of it, underneath in the corner.
I will try my best to remember that that's a thing if I
Yeah,
ever
you
come to
won't.
your house.
Yeah, pool party. You're gonna have to come to the pool party.
All right.
Some point. We're doing this next summer we're doing a house party, like wine tasting pool event with like probably like burgers and stuff.
Sure. Sounds like a good
I'll
time.
invite the other boys, but I think, well, I shouldn't invite her because like, he would like actually come down. Like he is the wild card.
Like you drop a link for a cruise and like you know he
I
probably won't, but there's like a shred of possibility that
I
he would just
fully
show
expected him
up.
to be on that cruise. Like I put myself in the mindset that he might be there, and that might be the life I live. Because I think he would almost forget. He would almost forget that like I would be like, "Hey, I'm going on that cruise," and he would book it not thinking.
Oh
And
god.
he'd be like,
Yeah,
"Yo,
I could see it.
I'm going on a cruise, boys." And I'd be like, "Really? When?" Yo, October. I'd be like, "Yeah,
Me
where,
too.
where, where are you going?" Oh, I, I don't know where. I just I saw a link for this the one day. Like, oh, I'm sure you did. But yeah, but yeah. Damn, 120. We're done. Wrapped at 337, 237, whatever 37 it is.
It's 2:37.
It's 237, but it's the third time we've done a 37.
You know? It do be like that.
It, that's how numbers work because that's what we got for this episode of Thursdays Are the Best Days podcast. Thanks for listening and goodbye.
See you later.